And I pressed record too. So then everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We will actually get started now. Thanks for all the background. We've got French working. We've got people listening in French, listening in English. So thank you guys for that. And we've prepared a little slideshow to get us started. On this final session today. Thank you guys all for joining us. The different topics that we're going to cover today is go over the program. Where have we come from? What have we learned? We're going to talk a little bit about your deliverables. You guys, everybody here worked on their deliverables and completed them. I'm pretty sure that almost no one had a site visit video before this program. Half of the people in the program did not have a website before the Land Accelerator. And everybody here has improved their slides. So that's a tremendous amount of work that you've done. We just want to spend a moment to talk about how you can use it to your advantage. We'll have some remarks from our partners, our partners program, WI, Barca Fund, and you out in Nepad. And also I would ask Samuel with help in muting people while I'm talking, and I'll help also while you guys are talking. We have a certificate presentation for all of you guys today who've completed the deliverables. So we do want to emphasize that everybody here has been held up to the very high standards, the standards that we talked about. If you don't change your standards, you don't change your life. You change your standards, and that's when your business can get changed. So everybody here has completed the standards of the Land Accelerator program, and we get recognition for that today. Followed by maybe some networking and some next steps. Let's see how much time we have. So without further ado, we're going to go into the program recap, Samuel and I. So let's see, session by session. We wanted to just cover a few of the things that we've done throughout this entire time together. We started off by talking about the restorative movement across Africa. We covered what AFR 100 has done to get, correct me if I'm wrong, Teko and Samuel, 34 or is it now 35 countries across Africa making commitments to restore land because we need to have the land restored in order for the health and the ecology of plants, animals, and humans to be doing their best throughout Africa. So we talked about different movements from the Green Belt movement to AFR 100 and how landscape restoration entrepreneurs are fitting into that. I don't know, Samuel, maybe I can take the next one and you can go for the alumni chat. We then, our second session, everybody joined us for discussion on how to make a site visit video. I'm sure that dozens of you have revisited the presentation and the recording in order to get your site visit video correct. We saw amazing videos come from that. And we really think that those videos are going to be able to propel your companies forward, get more people interested in what you're doing, and provide that credibility, which is what businesses are built on. Passing to Samuel to talk about the next couple of sessions we've done.
Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, so in addition, we did actually bring on board successful entrepreneurs who have gone through the program before you. And they got an opportunity to share with you the successes, the challenges, and the opportunity that the Land Accelerator presents to you. They did share their business model, which was inspiring, and majority of you got inspired as well. After, we did actually have a discussion around carbon markets, thanks to one of our partner, Terraformation, who gave you an insight of the carbon market, which is growing year in, year out. They did share with us the different standards. They did share with us different ways on how your project and other projects can be part of the carbon market. Sharing about voluntary market and the other one should be regulated, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so, and they also gave us an opportunity to be part of their program, Accelerator program. So if anyone here is interested, they can reach out to us and we can connect them to Terraformation. Amanda, you may want to talk about the next.
Then we had a chance to look at the famous 12-pitch slide presentation done by Looney. It's a clear-cut, easy way to make a slide deck if you've never made one before. And if you have, this is a really great way to make sure your deck is as crisp as possible for getting people interested and making people sure that they know what your business does, starting with the problem and then your solution, your traction, your partners, and what you're looking to do in the future to grow. The traction is so important. And with everybody here who's on the call, you guys have done more than just launch. You're making changes in your community, and that's how you're making money. That's how you're expanding, but that's also how you are improving the health of the landscapes in your part of Africa. So thanks for sharing all of your business models on your pitches there. We then went to financial modeling and accounting, providing a lot of tips on how to get your accounting spreadsheet started yourself. No, you didn't need to hire an accountant. No, you didn't need to pay for any expensive online programs. It's something you can do yourself if you set up your spreadsheet in a way that makes sense to you. And if you haven't done that yet, please feel free to refer back to that on Restore Forward anytime that you want. We then continued. I'll talk about the gender mainstreaming, then I might pass to Rekia if you're able to, Rekia, and you can speak in French or English about the realities of funding before handing it back to Samuel for the supply chain management. So for gender mainstreaming, we had an open conversation about what gender is, what it means, what is equality versus equity, and how are your businesses contributing to empowering women throughout your communities? And if not yet, how could it improve? Actually, I think all of you are probably improving gender outcomes, but then it's like, how can your business even improve more? And that starts with a basic understanding of an examination of what women in your value chain are facing, what clients of yours who might be women are facing, and what are these definitions or these concepts of equity versus equality, and how can you apply that in your businesses? So that was just the beginning, and we do hope that you're going forward with some of the innovations that have come from that workshop. Passing to Rekia now.
D'accord. I think it'll be easier if I do it in English because
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm in French because I'm recording the voiceover.
Okay, do it in French. That would be great. So for folks who haven't selected English yet, feel free to select English because we're going to get the translation.
Donc, merci bien, Amanda.
So thank you very much, Amanda, and I'm so happy to take part to this cohort on this last day for all of us. So as far as the realities of funding are concerned or how to raise funds, I think there are tricky points that are worth mentioning here. First, raising funds is very difficult for everybody. It's not just my company in restoration, but all the companies all over the world, be it in the US, in Asia, in Africa, they always have challenging raising funds, because when you speak of raising funds, you are asking an investor to trust you. So then it's based on relationships generally. So since they don't know you, it's very difficult. So you have very few companies who succeed raising funds. So that's the first thing, the reality we must know. You know, it's not very easy, but we must be aware of that. So the difference between those who succeed convincing investors and those who never raise funds is the ability to prepare yourself. You know, there is specific documentation for that. There are some elements that investors request all over the world, and these are like norms, like pitch deck, for example, you know, and also financial models, you know, these are other examples. And so we shared all that with you. So generally, to raise funds, first, you must know the realities, then we need to follow the standards like the pitch decks, the slides Looney shared with us, and also financial modeling to understand the company itself. What we must do to raise the funds. The third point is that one important point, and which is really unique to Land Accelerator, and that personally I do appreciate, and I don't see other investors speaking about that, is that when you're raising funds, especially for the very first time, it's very important to ask an amount that is equivalent to your 1-year revenue. Then the investor is alert and he can start working with you, because investing is a pathway, it's a long-term activity. So if you have a turnover of $50,000 or $100,000, but you want to receive $1 million from me as an investor, I believe you didn't think right. Nobody will do that. But at least when you have demonstrated that you've pondered about it and you requested funds maybe for 1 year and a half, according to your revenue, maybe for an investment, because these are long-term investment, then the investor can work with you and move to the next stage with you, which is due diligence. So those are the 3 elements I wish to really underline once more with the team at the level of realities of funding. I hope it's clear for all. So the second point is that you need the pitch deck, financial model, all what we mentioned. And third, you need to be very clear in your requests. You shouldn't request for big investments when you have not yet demonstrated as a company that we could raise such an amount, or that you could properly manage that kind of amount. So that's what I really wanted to underline about realities of funding. Thank you.
And thank you, Rekia, for that intervention. I think everybody really appreciated that workshop. And following that, Samuel, would you like to speak on the supply chain management?
Yeah, thanks, Amanda. Indeed, from an exciting session on realities of funding. The next topic we covered was around supply chain management, where we did appreciate the different processes that takes place between production to even when your products gets to the customer. We did actually go through to be able to appreciate the role of farmers in production, the role of transportation, the role of processing, and even the role of distribution in the supply chain. And one of the key takeaways was, for us to be successful, then we need to streamline and make sure that our supply chain is efficient. Yeah. To you, Amanda.
I definitely agree with you, Samuel. Supply chain being streamlined and efficient is going to make the difference between losing money and staying alive and being able to grow. We then talked about measuring and displaying your impact. We talked about why impact is important, the importance of a baseline. What happens before your company came into the area, before your company was launched, or what is happening in the communities where your company is working compared to communities where your company isn't. Most people are here today because business as usual is different. You guys are doing something more than business as usual. So in order to display your impact, is going to really help people want to get on your team. It's going to help motivate employees. Maybe they're getting paid more. Maybe they're having more climate resilience if they're in your smallholder supply network. It's going to help people who are organizing your company as well, if they know they're supporting good environment or good healthy work environments. So knowing how to display your impact is important, not just to impress potential impact investors, but it helps get customers and team members on your side. So we hope that you'll be able to do that as you go forward. And a part of that is your website, because not everybody can learn about all of your impact all the time, but those who want to learn about your impact at key times will want to do that. And your website is one place where you can display a lot of your impact, and also where you can get people to buy things or interested in buying things 24 hours a day. So improving your website was a key session that we offered, and we actually talked about it twice. Talked about it with myself, talking about the basics of a website for people who might not have built one before, and then talking about maybe some more advanced concerns. We looked at the AFR 100 website as an example. And then we did close off our official learning sessions with our colleague Darby from World Resources Institute, talking about many of the monitoring tools that are out there. And we specifically talked about one. Now this is on our Restore Forward site. So again, please feel free, everybody, to check Restore Forward for any of these topics at any time. Download the presentations, share the presentations, share the links to the recordings with anybody in your team. But we talked about one of the tools which actually asks you a few questions about what you want to do in monitoring, and then it points you to specific options that you can use in order to accomplish some of your monitoring goals. So if you didn't try that tool yet, you can definitely hop back to Restore Forward and find it with anyone you'd want. So that were the topics that we covered. So you guys definitely learned a lot. I forget, we had so many people apply this year, maybe almost 1,400. We selected 100 folks to join us. All 100 of you were participating in the Land Accelerator learning sessions. Actually, I think it was 103. We asked all of you to apply if you were interested to the top 15. You guys rose to the occasion and created 3 deliverables, as well as attending all of our sessions. And now we're selecting tomorrow the top 15 to join us for a demo day in Malawi. So wanted to thank you guys for coming on that journey for us, and wanted to wish you guys a hearty congratulations in this journey at this point. Before going forward, just wanted to recognize your deliverables a little bit more. The website, the site visit video, the PowerPoint presentation. Some of you guys have already begun or been using it as a way to promote yourself and to promote your business growth, but we just put in a few specific ideas that you might want to consider as well. And we will have the recording and the PowerPoint presentations available on Restore Forward for you to refer back to for any ideas you might like. For your website, you might include the URL on your product packaging on any brochures that you have. You can also include your URL in your email signature so that people can find out more about your company. You can create QR codes for your website URL and put them at fairs where you might be selling, trade shows where you might be presenting your company. You might put it on your packaging or your brochures as well. So QR codes are a great way to drive people to your website. And you might also create a blog section on your website and create blog posts as they come to you about your subject matter, about updates, and you can post those blog posts onto your social media accounts and get more people interested there. Next, site visit videos. What can you do with your site visit video now that you have it? You might consider adding it to your about or impact section on your website. You might keep it in your back pocket as a link that you can send to investors or potential investors as you reach out to them or have contact with potential investors. When they take a look at what you're actually doing, they might become more interested to have further conversations with you. You might also put a QR code to your site visit video on your packaging. So for instance, if you are selling shea butter, you might say, check out our farm here, boom, QR code, and people are going to see your video. And you can put it on recruiting materials as well. So a lot of times people want to work at successful companies, or they want to get a preview of where they're going to be working before they work there. So if you can show that to people before they even start working with you, that might be interesting if your company is growing and you're hiring new people. A few ideas for your PowerPoint presentation. Well, PowerPoint presentations, just like websites, are never done. So count on updating it. And now that you have a base PowerPoint presentation to work with, you might want to update it for different audiences. You might want to update it for people you're recruiting to work with you, potential partners, potential employees, perhaps to vendors. You want vendors to know a little bit more about who you are and your track record. So again, this is all about creating transparency and creating credibility so that people will, yes, work with you because your products and services are great. You work well with the community. You're doing a positive impact on the environment, so people will work with you, and you offer a good and transparent price. So that's what the PowerPoint presentation is about. You might consider updating it quarterly and sending the updates to your key stakeholders, which could be your employees, could be your investors, could be your vendors. You will maybe use this PowerPoint to apply to other programs to get grants and training opportunities. And you might use the PowerPoint presentation to pitch at any time that there's business expositions in your region. So hopefully this will be a useful tool for you. At this point, I do want to invite some of our partners to come forward and maybe share a few words about what the Land Accelerator has meant to them or to you, and what you have meant to them and what you guys have going forward. So we have invited Rikia to share remarks, as well as Teiko to share a few remarks as well. So I'm not sure who might want to go first. Maybe we can invite Teiko to go first, as that will be the first time he's speaking today. Teiko, would you be able to share a few thoughts with our group?
Thank you, Amanda, and thank you, everyone. Indeed, it's a very joyous occasion to be concluding the last end of the Land Accelerator 2023 cohort. I think this was by far one of the exciting class whereby we always had over 100 folks joined in. So we really applaud you for that. And one of the greatest things that we are thankful from our end to you is that which you are helping us to accomplish, the 2030 target that we have as the AFR 100 Secretariat, the African Union, and the African member state, in that we want to restore or put under restoration 100 million hectares by 2030. So you, as the entrepreneurs and enterprises that are practicing in the continent, make this happen. You are the ones who help us to reach this great milestone and ambitious target. So with that said, we are very thankful to all of you for your participation. We know that it was quite a journey. Some you learned a great deal. Some you found it challenging. I know things like field visit and putting together a deck. It's always one of the challenging ones, but there were Thursdays where you, Tuesdays and Thursdays, where you were left motivated, where you learned a new thing, and where you changed something in your organization. Just like Amanda said, if you don't change, if you do change your attitude about this world, you get to new challenges breeds because of the change and the success that start to happen. So with that said, you will definitely, with that said, thank you from all the partners and the African Union Development Agency, NEPAD. You will definitely hear back from me regarding the payments of the grants. So I want to salute everyone from all the guys that we been in the back end through the advertising. We have a group of science journalists that maybe helped any one of you or some of you to apply to the program. So we are much bigger pool in the continent that work on this thing. So from them and everyone who work at the back end at WRI, the ones that are working at AUDA, NEPAD, who are my team, the ones that are from Bakafand, Looney, from Flash, and our funders and our sponsors, the likes of the Mitsubishi Corporation, the likes of the Bezos Fund, the Swedish CEDA, the Germans through the GIZ, everyone we are grateful to. So for those that have made the top 15, I wish you all the best. We'll get to see each other face to face in October in Malawi, knocking on wood. And everyone else who completed the program successfully, you will get to hear from me when we do the payments of the $5,000 grants. With that said, thank you very much. So my hands are dirty because I'm working in my yard. It's after hours here in South Africa. So with that said, thank you very much, Amanda. And this is the afternoon in South Africa. Thanks to Amanda and Team Samuel, Rakia, and Looney and everyone. Thank you.
Of course, as always, Teiko is also restoring land himself, if not on his own yard. He also is working on a honey company as well. So thank you, Teiko, for those really, really kind and motivating words, and for the Out of NEPAD being an amazing partner here. Would like to maybe pass to Rakia for some words that she might like to say to the community here. And then I might pass to Samuel and Victor after that.
D'accord. Merci bien encore, Amanda.
All right, thank you very much, Amanda. Teiko, good to see you in your yard. But I think that after Teiko announced that he's the one to give the 5,000 grants, I don't think there is much more to add, because Teiko will be the one to sending you the checks after you'll be through with the program. So really, we say a big thank you. I'm really proud of each and every one of you. I have the opportunity early July to do site visits in Niger. I visited 5 members of Land Accelerator, and I really saw the work you are doing. And, you know, it's very difficult to appreciate what you're doing via Zoom, and it's not easy to see your relevance in the whole ecosystem when we can't meet you in your farm and on your production side with your staff, with your equipment. You know, so for me, I had that opportunity, and I really was so much encouraged. And I think that's the next stage, because you're all doing something wonderful. Looking at your background and the background of your country. So as Land Accelerator, we really do appreciate that you take the time to take part to this meeting, and for you to see, do, and learn from the opportunities, the impacts we are sharing with you, for you to have a huge impact in the ecosystem. So thank you to you all. Kudos for what you're doing. You are the champions. So we are here just backing you up. So I don't know if you have already announced who are the top 15, but we are going to meet with you in Malawi. And we will, with all the various applications we reviewed this year, the quality was better. So we really appreciate all your efforts, but I really wish to underline, if you were not selected among the top 15 this year, that doesn't mean that's the end. You have access to professional resources. Luni shared his email several times. I did as well, and you are in touch with us. So if you have questions, if you need something, please get in touch. We will be happy to keep in touch with you. And also, there are many more initiatives we are working on at the local level. For example, we have an initiative in Kenya for Land Accelerator, and we will also have another initiative in other countries and other regions in the Land Accelerator locally. So if you realize that you will need to be trained, but you were not selected among the top 15, but you really wish to be part of that team and keep on working with us, well, there will be other opportunities. So keep that in mind. This is not the end, like the very end. So if you're still working and you wish to grow in your company, grow in your impact, we have partners who are here to work with you, support you in the long term. Like I always say, I'm an investor, so relationships are long term. Everything is long term. The ecosystem is very little. We know each other as investors, agent, all working for the training. So we just need to build long-term relationships with us in this ecosystem, and this will really help you to stand out and keep on working and boosting your companies. We are very happy working with you. And as we say, reach out, please, in case of questions. We are very open. I think we are kind people. So we do hope that with what you learn, you keep on growing in your various activities and companies, and to scale them up and have a huge financial success. And we also hope you have a lot of profits. That's what we wish you all, and for you to have huge success in your ecosystem and countries. So thanks to all. And if you need my email or Looney's email, I'll still write it in the chat box. But by now, I think you have it all. Thank you very much.
Thank you to you, Rekia, so much for sharing about this. And I think we're nearing the time when we'll do recognition of each company who has passed, who has basically achieved the goals of the program. So before we do, I want to pass to Samuel and then perhaps to Victor. It could be anything you'd like to say, Samuel. Mic is to you.
Yeah, thank you, Amanda. I can't miss one or two words to say. Yeah, so indeed, it's been a pleasure serving you. This being the 5th cohort that we are working with. It's always an exciting opportunity for us at the Land Accelerator to serve entrepreneurs and give them an opportunity to be able to showcase the amazing work that they are doing, and also get an opportunity to learn what others are doing. So thank you for giving us that opportunity. This is one of those classes that have been exciting. We saw many deliver their deliverables in good time. We had very few companies that we asked to redo. It shows a lot of commitment. So thank you for that. As Rekia did mention, you are now part of the Land Accelerator alumni, and what that means is that you have earned a lifetime badge. As long as the Land Accelerator exists, you have the opportunity to reach out to whoever is in office then, and they'll certainly be able to help you. So for us, as Rekia did mention, we are kind people. I hope you have seen our generosity and our kindness. I hope we were not tough on you. So feel free to reach out to us any moment, and we should be able to help you out. So thank you. All the very best in your businesses. From today, we baptize you as Land Accelerator champions. Go out there, share about this program. Come next year, let's have more people apply from your country. Don't keep the opportunity. Please do share. Let's see more businesses come on board. Otherwise, thank you. For those who are in Kenya, DRC, Burundi, Rwanda, Ghana, Malawi, please do expect to hear from us. We have different opportunities coming up. I'm sure we'll be able to share at the end of this program. But yeah, looking forward to continue serving you even better. Thank you so much.
Now, I might want to pass it to Victor at this point to do the presentation of the folks who will be joining the alumni portion of the Land Accelerator today. And we do want to say during this presentation that it is not in any order at all. It's in a completely random order. So that's really to say that. Victor, will you be able to share your screen?
I start sharing my screen. I'd also like to say a word or two to the participants of the Land Accelerator. So maybe it's only fair for me to start by introducing myself in case now, owing to the fact that I came towards the tail end of the Land Accelerator, maybe some of you don't know me. My name is Victor Muthombe, and I am the coordinator for the Land Accelerator. There's one bummer. The only bummer that I have is that I came towards the tail end of this program, but then I also got to get the good part of it because I got to review almost all, at least most of your applications. And I am happy to say that your trainers, including Luni and Amanda and all the rest of all the other trainers that you had, actually did a very great job from the applications that we received. And mine is just now, I'll be presenting appreciation just to be able to say congratulations to all of you who are able to complete and submit your deliverables, and just to be able to tell you that once you go out there, you have been equipped with the knowledge. You are also going to be to get some innovation grants, just like Teko said. The checks will be coming through later, and now that is just to be able to assist you to go out there, develop and grow your business, continue contributing to the restoration work, and also last but not least, be champions of social impact to your communities. Otherwise, it has been great just getting to know you. For the ones who are going to qualify for the top 15, I'm looking forward to meeting you and to interacting with you during our mentorship sessions and face-to-face during our Malawi time. And for the ones who have not made it, it's not the end of the road. As Samuel has just said, there are a lot of other projects that we'll be involved in, and you're most welcome to be able to participate in them. So I'll be sharing my screen just to be able to appreciate for the ones who've been able to make it. It's not a small feat, it's actually a big feat to be able to go through it. So let me know if you guys can see my screen. And on that regard, I'm going to request maybe Rekia, I don't know if it's okay, Amanda, maybe I request Rekia to be able to provide. I know some of these French names are a bit difficult. So I'm going to request Rekia as I move with the slides, maybe you can just be able to say congratulations and mention the name of the company. And then as we move to the next, and I'm going to control my screen on how to move to the next. So maybe Rekia.
I can, I mean, we can just also ask for some sympathy as well. And our interpreter is also helping us. So that's ONG Vadim. And that will probably be, you know, I think that we can just try our best because we have the French interpreter to help us too. So maybe we get started.
Okay.
So what am I to do? I read it in English? Is that what you want me to do, Amanda?
Just say it.
Site translate.
No, you can just say it in French. We'll do our best.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
Okay.
So we can move. Yep. Victor, I can say it if you'd like. That's fine.
Okay. Kindly say it.
Yeah, ONG Vadim, congratulations. June Agro Innovateurs du Mali, congratulations. Next, we've got Valley Agri Farm. Victor, if you'd like, you can say all of them, and when I see a French one, I'll just say it.
Okay, thank you. So ETS Baraka, sorry.
You can still say it. If you can say it, it's fine. ETS Bakara Nadif. Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Cooperative Eso Degowe. This is hard for us to say, so we're trying our best. Thank you guys so much.
Okay. Cool Farmer, congratulations. Crystal Co, congratulations so much. Eco Farmers, congratulations. Ipren, congratulations. Agromap, congratulations. Agropastoral Enterprises, congratulations. Tropitechno, congratulations. Smilewiz, congratulations. EPAF, congratulations. Oja Service, congratulations. NY Aina Enterprise, congratulations. Group Villan, congratulations.
Société Agropastorale du Kivu, SAP Kivu, congratulations.
Green Business Consulting, congratulations.
Société ESF Sarl Entrepreneurs Sans Frontières. Felicidad, congratulations, yeah.
All right. Boat 6 Sal, congratulations.
Mont de Olivier, Nemamaya,
Congratulations.
Mouvement des Fermiers Sans Frontières, Movement of Farmers Without Borders, Benin.
Congratulations.
Société Fin Sarl,
Congratulations. Sauk Company, congratulations.
Variété Sud,
Congratulations. Mukulima Soko, congratulations. Cameroon Greenland Network, congratulations. Soma Life, congratulations. Promac Nuts Limited, congratulations. Podukia Enterprise, congratulations. Umuntu Movement Burundi, UMB, congratulations. Country Builders, congratulations. Sakam Savannah, congratulations. Delcosi, congratulations. Y&M Regeneration Limited, congratulations. Golden Insect Limited, congratulations. Green Gold Rwanda Initiative, congratulations. Life Kick Company Limited, congratulations. Iris Investments, congratulations. Green Sahara Farms Limited, congratulations. Mutenga Bamboo PVT Limited, congratulations. Eco Farms and Agro Services Limited, congratulations. Savex Solutions, congratulations. Lancel Investments Limited, congratulations. Girl Child for Sustainable Future Foundation, congratulations. Ramsey Agriculture, congratulations. Maxif Processors, congratulations. Elite Green Gold Farm Enterprise, EGGFE, congratulations. Equilibrium Company Limited, congratulations. Sparky Social Enterprise Limited, congratulations. Ugavoil Organic Products, congratulations. Matenda Coffee Farms Limited, congratulations. Mayoti Voajanahari, congratulations. Nalichenga General Dealers, congratulations. Goshen Farm Exporters Limited, congratulations. Orchard Juice Limited, congratulations. AgroPro Farms Enterprises, congratulations. Superchilo Investments Limited, congratulations. Livingstonia Beekeepers Enterprise, congratulations. Nzuzu Dairy Limited, congratulations. Newlands Limited, congratulations. Shambadondogo Tree Nursery, congratulations. Gonjola Uganda, congratulations. Iagro, congratulations. Camelot Agroecology Farm, congratulations. Green Valley, congratulations. Mylicia Enterprise, congratulations. Honeyflow Apiculture, congratulations. Green Ethiopia, congratulations. Tumarena Cashew Company Limited, congratulations. Green Compost and Agriculture for Development, congratulations. Motion Business Ventures, congratulations. Greenbelt Energy, congratulations. Creative Initiative for Enterprise Development, congratulations. Mandi Village Chicken Breeders Limited, congratulations. Environment Essential Projects and Consultancy Limited, congratulations. All Eburu Cottages, congratulations. Cremas LDA, congratulations. Ajoljil Eco Packaging, congratulations. Rage Zafi Resources, congratulations. On Kaplanta, Uganda Limited, congratulations. Baum, congratulations. Remove, congratulations. Arrow Innovation and Consultants Co. Limited, congratulations. Dejo Enterprises, congratulations. Greenblees, congratulations. Banda Cooperative, congratulations. Mobi Natural Honey, congratulations. Salbena Investment Company Limited, congratulations. Natural Source, congratulations. And last but not least, Ngozi Naturals, congratulations. That's all that were able to submit the deliverables. And again, to all of you again, congratulations once again. Back to you, Amanda.
This was amazing to see all the companies back to back. I don't know about you, everybody who was on the call, but I was staring at each of the slides. We took these slides from the decks that you guys submitted, from your welcome slides, your introduction slides, and we could really start to see a lot of the diversity geographically and in what you guys are doing in your interventions. So wanted to congratulate you guys one more time. This slide was requested in case some people wanted to take a screenshot. So I put it up while we're transitioning to the next session. So once again, thank you, Victor, for presenting all of those companies. If you happen to be on this call and you didn't see your company listed there, follow up with us afterwards. You can write me an email. I know that you guys probably all have my email, or you see me on WhatsApp, and we'll see what's going on and double check things for you. But we're pretty confident that most people on this call, you have seen your company listed there. And so we want to thank you guys so much for that one more time. I'm going to jump back to this presentation. Now we're at the part where we're talking about our next steps in a little more details. So as a lot of our program speakers talked about next steps, right? So there's many next steps on here, and I'll just go through them one at a time quickly to make sure you are sure of what those are. So we are having some landscape-focused land accelerators. So these will be additional trainings held in person in specific landscapes throughout Africa. Where you can hope to find us is going to be in the Great Rift Valley in Kenya. We're gonna be doing one in the Ruzizi River Valley Basin, which comprises parts of the DRC. Could somebody help me mute somebody who's muted? Never mind, I've got them. Which will be in parts of the DRC, Burundi, and Rwanda, as well as the Ghana Cocoa Belt. So that's most of Ghana, centering towards the southern 2/3 of Ghana. And we do have maps to where those are. So if we don't get to it now, we can find the maps and we will send them to you guys and make them available on Restore Forward and the WhatsApp as well. So additional training opportunities in those specific areas. We also want to remind you that alumni are invited to apply for future years' top 15s. So for instance, this year we had 2 people join us for our top 15 who were from previous years. And so we expect to continue that tradition as the Land Accelerator continues next year as well. We're going to, just to let you guys know now, we're implementing a new requirement to apply for the top 15, which is that you guys should have, oh, I actually didn't write it in there. I must have erased the bullet point, that you guys should submit your applications with audited financials. So if you don't have audited financials, try and make that a part of your plan for the coming year, because it's going to be a new requirement. And why? We want to have companies continuing to grow and professionalize themselves over the years. So if audited financials are not a part of what you're able to do, that's okay. We're sure at one point as your business grows, it's going to be something you feel that is necessary. So we're going to make that a requirement for the next years. But besides that, we're going to invite you to apply for the top 15 in the future years as well. And we're also going to invite you to join us for any online session that you want. So next year when we launch our online sessions, which will probably be around May of 2024, We're going to send out an email and ask you guys to fill out a form if you're interested in receiving our calendar invitations. And so if you respond to that, we're going to send you the calendar invitations for the entire 12 weeks, and you can join us when you can for any topics that you want refreshers on, or just to get to know some of the other cohort members from the 2024 group. You're always invited. That going on, we have the WhatsApp group. What we've seen from our previous years is the WhatsApp group stays an active part where people can share their experiences, share their achievements, photos from the field, and different opportunities that we all find out about. So for instance, when our team members find out about opportunities you can apply for, we usually post it in the WhatsApp group. If it's useful to you, you can then apply for it. And so people across the whole 100-person network are invited to do the same thing. If there's an opportunity you know about, send it to the group. If you've got some great pictures, send it to the group. So WhatsApp group is going to stay strong for you. We're going to keep Restore Forward there for you, so you can always sign into it. And again, on Restore Forward, we've got that list of the 100 people who are in this program with you. So if you're thinking, wow, I really want to learn more about briquettes, you can go through that 100 list and reach out to the people who are making briquettes and set up a one-on-one with them. And that, with that being in mind, if you ever get reached out to by any Land Accelerator current participant or alumni, we would encourage you to be open-minded and try and have a call with that person, because collaboration is obviously what's going to make us stronger. And we also will sometimes be reaching out to you occasionally to invite you to speak as an alumni about your business model, maybe to give your pitch, maybe to share your experience with the Land Accelerator. So do look out for us. We want to be in touch with you for ways that you can give back to people who will be coming in the future onto the program. So those are some of the next steps. Let me see. Regarding the top 15, we're going to be sending an email and a WhatsApp message by tomorrow evening. That will be August 11th by 8 p.m. Nairobi hour. Now we might finish that announcement up sooner, so look out for it. And we're going to invite the top 15 to join us on a welcome call, which will be Tuesday, August 15th at 6 to 8 p.m. Nairobi time. So it'll be the same time as generally all of our meetings have been. So we wanted to keep that consistent for you guys. So that being said, we do thank you for your patience as we get that announcement out. And let's see if there's anything final. Just reminders of some of the benefits of being in the top 15 is that you're going to receive coaching on your pitch deck. So very detailed suggestions, ideas about your pitch deck and improving it, practice pitching. We're going to have a group mentorship call where you might share your pitch. You might conversationally talk about your business and some challenges or some obstacles or some achievements you hope to have. And the mentors will kind of circle around that and see what kind of ideas they might be able to provide for you, as well as questions that they might have to better understand your company. To that end, the mentorship calls kick off tailored mentorship. And then we're going to have the training and exposition event in Malawi, October 16th through 20th. Wanted to go a little bit more into detail about what we will be doing in Malawi. So it's going to be 5 days. We're obviously networking with the other top entrepreneurs from the program, as well as with a few entrepreneurs we're inviting from our partners in Malawi. So you'll get to see a little bit of the local landscape in Malawi as well. We're going to be practicing our pitches in workshops, in one-on-one in small groups and to the larger groups. So we hope to really build a lot of confidence and skills around pitching. We're going to be workshopping specific topics. So we might be going deeper into some of those topics that we've covered through our virtual program. We identify topics where working in groups can really make a stronger impact. We're going to have live mentorship available for the entrepreneurs in the evenings. We're going to do a field visit together so we can see one of the land restoring companies in Malawi, and we're going to have a pitch at demo day. So these are some of the things that we're going to be doing in Malawi. I did want to take this opportunity to share a piece of news that is not as as soon as we came up with it, we wanted to share it with you. We have been working with our funder, and unfortunately, as we had developed our program and our budget concurrently at the same time, the biggest news, which is disappointing, is there is not an additional $5,000 for the top 15. So you do get everything that we mentioned in the presentation right up till here, but there is not an additional $5,000. You will get the $5,000. Everybody on this call who saw their company name on that slideshow today will be getting the $5,000 innovation grant, but there will not be an additional $5,000 for the top 15. So I wanted to share it as soon as we got that news. We had done this program before with our funder, and it's something that had previously been in the 2021 budget, but as budgets, have been being cut all around the world, we didn't expect to need to cut that area, but our funder was facing their own budget concerns, so we were not able to offer that. So we can talk about this more with the top 15. It will be one of our topics that we share on the call on Tuesday as well. So feel free to share any questions at that time. But we did want to let you know as soon as possible about that. But everybody who did have their slide there will be getting the $5,000 innovation grant. And again, we're hoping that to be out between November and December of this year. And then just want to say to everybody, if you didn't make it to top 15, you have achieved so much. I think you could see that with our presentation today. You are also a part of other professionals who have achieved that much with you. So do feel free to reach out to anybody. In the future years, as I mentioned, we'll require audited financials to see growth and professionalization. And 2 people in our group this year were created from previous years. And I want to say thank you. That is the end of my presentation today, the end of the formal presentation. So we do have some time. We could do with the time is a few ideas. We can turn on the cameras and try and get some group snapshots. That could be a first thing. And then we might want to do some small breakout groups just for people to chat one more time about a few things about the program, maybe just about themselves. So those might be a couple of activities that we can see coming up. So maybe at this time, I might ask Samuel if he has additional words as well, but I also might want to play some music as I'm apt to do. And
Amanda.
Yes, Victor, yes.
Maybe one thing that I forgot to say is that we will be giving out certificates.
True, that's right, Victor. Let's do this. Yes, actual certificates. Yes, yeah. Victor, do the certificate presentation. Perfect. I'm so sorry, I forgot this.
Thank you. So I know some of you have started receiving the certificates. We will be issuing certificates and a badge. These are going to be sent to your emails, and if some of you start looking at your emails, you're going to find some of those certificates in your emails. The certificate you can be able to use the certificate, link it to your pages, social media page, link it to your LinkedIn, and you can be able to see. Yeah, that's how it looks like. And maybe you can click view my credentials, and you can be able to see. That's how the certificate is going to appear in your emails.
Yes, exactly. Yes. We're giving you this preview so that when you get it, you can see exactly what to do. So you'll get an email, and then you can see your certificate here. And there's many options from this point. We can go through a few of them. You'll see we've got a certificate, and you've also got a badge. So there's 2 things there. Let's see. You'll create an account. It's free. You set a password up there. And then once you have your account, you're able to download the certificate as a PDF. You're able to share it on LinkedIn. You can share it on many different profiles right now. I might try it on, I've never tried to share it on WhatsApp before, but I think I might try it on WhatsApp and see if you guys can see it. As I wouldn't suggest you share your certificate on this WhatsApp group besides what I'm doing, because that would just be 100 people sharing the same certificate. But let's experiment together, and we can see what it looks like so that you can know what it will look like. So this is what it looks like. So maybe you want to share it with yourself, and you can click on it and take a look at the link. You'll see it if you guys are part of our WhatsApp group. You've seen that I've sent that through. Let me, hold on, I've got too many things open. I'm trying to close a window so I can go back to this. Of course, sharing it on LinkedIn is something that's possible. Oops, I've got to sign in first. It looks like we got to sign into, I don't really know what my password is apparently. So I won't be able to sign into to LinkedIn right now, but it's pretty easy, I think, in order to make your accomplishments public. And we also want to share with you what it says. The recipient of this certificate program completed the 12-week Land Accelerator Africa. Just muting somebody. Yes, it completed the 12-week Land Accelerator program that was offered to 103 entrepreneurs from the African continent. So we give a little bit more details about what you've completed while you're there, what skills that's associated with it, what date we issued it on, and it does not expire. So basically, when you share that to LinkedIn, if somebody clicks on your certificate, they'll come to this page and they'll be able to see what exactly you participated in. So we're really happy to share these certificates with you. You should be getting them probably within the next 12 hours or less. I just say 12 hours in case there's a technical difficulty. So let's hope that it will be coming to you soon. And again, if you saw your company on that form, on the presentation, you should be receiving one. So if you don't receive one by the end of the weekend, you can reach out to us and we'll check into the technicalities. And we also, your company might receive 1 or 2 certificates for the people who applied, who attended the workshop. So if we saw that 2 people from your company were consistently applying, we have provided certificates to 2 of you. Oh, we've already sent it. Victor, have we already sent it out?
Yes.
Okay, we've already sent it out.
All certificates have been sent out, and even for the ones for the Francophone countries, your certificates I've sent them in French. So right about now, everybody should be having their own certificates.
That's
Congratulations
awesome.
once again.
Everybody's enjoying that. Everybody says they're getting it. They're getting it. That's great. That's really great. And so let me see. I think then let me see. So that was really important. I was wanting to do a game that I like called Wheel of Names. I'm seeing if it's gonna pop up for me here. And I'm going to do Wheel of Names and see if it kickstarts us with some ideas for maybe small group conversations. I really, maybe we can do some small group conversations for people who want, oh, yep, Rikia, yes, please go ahead after a second. For people who want to just have one more chance to speak with the folks who are here, and then we can come back together and close out the session. So before we might break into small breakout rooms, I would like to invite Rikia to share with us.
Thank you, Amanda. There was a question in the chat about the top 50.
I stopped hearing you, Ricky. There was a question in the chat. Did you get to see what the chat question was, or I can try to go to it? There's so many congratulations coming through that I'm not sure I will see it. If you remember what it was.
It was just about when will we find out about the top 15? I think you said in the presentation it's going to be tomorrow.
Yes.
Somebody didn't hear it.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, people definitely want to hear it. So it's going to be Friday. Wait, not Friday. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Friday the 11th by 8 p.m. Nairobi time, but hopefully sooner. And we'll send an email to everybody, and we'll also put it in the WhatsApp group as well. So there will be 2 ways that you will be able to find out about it, and we'll do that at the similar time. Official platform for the alumni network. So Yvonne, our platform is Restore Forward. So that's a platform for everybody from this group. And you will see that there's chat functions on there and everything. There's also the WhatsApp group. We have not had the capacity yet to build one for all groups together, because when we launch that, we really want to launch it very, very strongly. So hopefully that's something that we can do now that our team is starting to grow a little bit. So we will definitely be alerting you. But until then, refer to the groups, the WhatsApp group and the Restore Forward. Thank you. Thank you, Yvonne, for asking that question one more time so we got it clear. Yeah. I don't know, Samuel, would you like to say anything particular at this point as well, just giving space?
Nothing on my end. Thanks, Victor, for making sure that the certificate goes out immediately after the graduation ceremony. This is something that we have not done before. So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, looking forward to the networking groups just to get to hear feedback from the cohort here. What was your highest moment? What do you think that the program can change, for example, or improve? I'll be curious to hear about that as well. Yeah, otherwise, thanks so much.
I think that that's a great idea, Samuel, is that we can have it as a time to talk about your highs and your lows and maybe what your business is looking forward to do. And so with that, maybe I think in each group, if you talk about your own highs and lows, and we have maybe one person from each group who will come back and share things with us together, that would be a great activity to close it off. And so if you're talking about highs, again, maybe that is something that clicked for you, or something that you tried that really changed your business, or an idea that you heard here that was really resonating for you. Maybe if you're talking about lows, it's something that was maybe tough for you in your business, or that you're still working on, or that you wanted to learn more about. And then if you're looking forward to something in your business, maybe you can share what your next goals are for your business. I see that anybody who has comments, I would ask them to go in the chat box now. I think maybe Victor, did you have one more thing to say? Okay, so we're gonna get ready for the breakout rooms. I'm going to, how many people are here today? 82 people. So let's do like 10 breakout rooms and see how it goes. We're about 12:15, and I know the breakout rooms always, people always want more time. So let's go for 20 minutes, and then we'll come back at the end of 20 minutes. We'll send reminders through there. I want to call a couple of rooms. I'm going to call them French. So if you speak French, please select yourself into those rooms. And then I'm going to make 3 French rooms, and then everything else is an English room. Oops, French. And I have not assigned anyone rooms. So once I open these, you can join rooms randomly, and I'm also going to assign you once they're open, but basically just try and join rooms that that a few people are in, but not like everybody. So again, right now, before we go, we're going to have 20 minutes. We're going to talk about some highs from the program and some things, some opportunities for improvement or struggles. And then you can talk about your company growth in the future if you'd want. So those are 3 things. Maybe you can have one group leader who maybe is in charge of taking notes so that you can share it to the group when we're back. And I see Rekia with a comment. Please go forward.
Yes, again, another question in the chat about taking the picture before we go.
That's great. Yes, perfect. So we can take the picture. We can take the picture now. So people, please, let's do this in the next 30 seconds if you can. Let's turn on that camera. We're going to see more, and we're going to have a second for people to shuffle through and take different screenshots that they want to. And while we're doing that, I'm going to play my favorite, which is the graduation song. I try. So take your screenshots. I'm going to take my screenshots. I'm really just going to celebrate this. finishing up with this. Thank you guys so much. And if you were doing some screenshots, you might want to take one more, which is this screenshot. You might want to take a quick screenshot, which we're going to talk about in the breakout room. So I'll give you 1 second, and then we're going to all be able to select the breakout rooms and be put into the breakout rooms in the coming minutes. So do look out for the announcement for the breakout rooms. Let's go. So it should be an option. You should be able to select the room you want. And honestly, if I can ask Samuel, if I can ask Victor to please help me assign people as well, it will go faster. Just kind of take a guess. If people are speaking English or not, you can assign them to rooms, and people please feel free to join the room of your choice. That is definitely something you can do. And I've seen people start to join into the rooms already. So please go ahead and do that if that's something you're interested to, or we're just going to assign you to different rooms right now. And that's how it's going to work out.
Yeah, Amanda, make me a co-host. I'm happy to help.
Oh, okay. Let me do that. Oops. Perfect. Now you're a co-host. And let me make sure Victor's a co-host too. Yes, Victor's a co-host. Perfect. Let's just assign some people. But you are also able to do this yourself. I don't know, Samuel, if you can talk people through what you saw on your screen when I launched the breakout rooms. Did it have a choice for you to choose a room or something?
Yes, it gave me on the breakout room, it gave me different rooms to join.
Okay, so people can choose whichever room you want. If you speak French, select one of those rooms. There are still a lot of people in here, which means people might not want to participate. I'm not sure. Maybe they walked away from the computer, but we don't want you to miss it. We don't want you to miss it if it's because of a technical difficulty. If you're having technical difficulty, you can also write to us or speak up, and then we can really help you, especially if you are put into the wrong room for the language you speak. Just come back here and we'll help you get into the correct language room. So everyone has been assigned to a room at this point, and you can feel free to join that room that you were assigned to. Most people have made it to the breakout rooms. We had around 80 people with us, and now only 19 are in this room. So we're doing a pretty good job. $17 people. So if anybody in here is having a difficulty, you can ask us and we can put that forward to you. So Patrick and Joelle, thank you guys so much. And I think that at the end of this 15 minutes or so, we'll just do a quick wrap up from what people end up saying. So I just started to play some music. If anybody's here, you hear the music and you want to be networking, you can do the networking. Victor, maybe you want to join a room just to see how it's going. I'm just going to be here in case people want to join different rooms. I'm going to help them.
Hello, Amanda.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine. Can you add me to a breakout room?
Oh, yes, yes. Do you know which room you were in, or do you want to go to any room?
No, I never went to any
Okay.
because of network problem.
I'll put you in one, okay? I'm going to put you to room 6.
Thank you.
I added you to it. You need to look for a pop-up or something that says join. If you're not seeing it, maybe it's in your other options and it says breakout rooms. And you can literally, I believe, select which room you want to join. So again, anyone who's in this room, you are free to join a breakout room of your choice. You will probably just select options or more, and then there's a breakout room option, and then you can select it and hit join. If anybody's not seeing that option, I can also invite you to a room, but I need to know that you want to be invited, so I can do that for you, which will cause a nice pop-up to come. I think to close us off, would like to invite anybody from the breakout sessions if they had any observations that they would like to share with us. So if you have any observations, please raise your hand, and we'll take your observations as kind of a round circle. Whoever would like to share, if you can do the raise your hand option. I see Pascaline. Pascaline, would you like to share? And again, in the breakout rooms, we were trying to get people to focus on some of the innovations or high points that they've taken into their company. And then we also wanted them to talk about some suggestions as well. So Pascaline, what did you observe from your group?
Alors, dans notre groupe de façon générale,
In our group, generally, we had 6 people. We did not really all have the time to express ourselves, but for those who could speak, they saw and underlined that Land Accelerator enabled them at least to create a website that is to digitalize their activity. Since we are in the agricultural sector, where we are working with producers, we thought we don't really need a website, but thanks to Land Accelerator, we created a website, and that's really a laudable initiative for those who could really create their website by themselves or who were helped by experts. Today, they have a lot more clients, they have a better visibility. Likewise, for the videos that we created, so these help us. This helps our activity to be properly known. There is also the improvement on our pitch deck, and we had it, but Land Accelerator helped us fine-tune it. There is also the various assessment tools for impact. Yes, we were working, but we could not really appreciate the work we were doing. But thanks to Land Accelerator, each and every one of us understood that we are really doing something laudable. So today we can measure our impact through the various activities we are doing. There is also a third aspect that was really mentioned, the financial aspect, because we thought that we have to leave rentability to experts. But thanks to the classes we had, we understood that we can better understand our yield, and we must work on our yield even though not being experts. And what we wish, our plea is that we want the financial aspect to be spoken about for 2 sessions, because it was very difficult for those who were not like financial experts, like accountants or others. It's difficult to understand. It's true, the recordings are there, but there is so much, and we think that everything relating to accounting, we need to work on it. And it will help us if it is really taught for 2 sessions. So that's what came out of our discussions. Thank you very much.
That's some very great feedback, and something that we will definitely consider is a deeper dive on accounting. And thank you so much for the input from your group. I do want to let people know that we are officially over time. So if you need to leave, feel free to go. You have, completed the ceremony, the closing ceremony, and we'll be messaging you guys tomorrow. If you're able to stay, please stay on, because we've got a few more people who want to share some words with us. I did see Yvonne had her hand up. I think the hand has gone down. Yvonne, would you still like to share?
Hi, Amanda.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to share what we discussed in our group. So a lot of people were appreciative of the information they were given through the program, and also the experience with the side videos, the page that has increased their confidence and also boosted their credibility. And some of the lows, people suggested that the top 15 should be increased in the coming future to 25 to give other people opportunity. And also, given the size of the people participating in the training, I think there was less time and less engaged with each other, and also limited time with learning. So there should be more time allocated to the sessions. I know if we can also break the group into further groups, I don't know, but these were some of the things that came up. Yeah.
Yes, always difficult to figure out how to engage with the other people. So that's why, if possible, you are definitely invited to look up the other people and see if you'd like to reach out one-on-one. But we do recognize, of course, the need to try to engage with more people here during the program. Thank you so much. We try and build that in next year. Maybe the Tuesday sessions, Thursday sessions can be a little longer than 1 hour. I see Victor with his hand up, and then it was followed by Abraham. And so Victor.
Yes, I kind of took the notes for the breakout 9, and some of the highs that they said is that, number one, they were very happy with what they were able to create, being the side video, the pitch deck, just being able to tell their story, their business story, the website, getting to network with people from across Africa, being able to interact and understand different business models in different geographical areas. That was very fantastic to them, and those are the highs. In terms of the lows, they said that the financial modeling should be a bit more practical. So I think next time maybe you can try and focus more on the financial modeling. They're saying that's a bit, it's a tricky part, especially now that the fact that we want them to have audited accounts. And then they also say that we should be able to have a longer project period. They are saying the 12 sessions are not enough. So maybe next time we should be able, maybe you can try and see how to increase the time frame for the program. In terms of the next steps, they're saying they're going to leverage what they already have to be able to use the tips and tools that they've gained, and just to be able to grow and develop their business in terms of fundraising, in terms of marketing, in terms of storytelling and pitching and all that. And just being able to monitor regarding what they've gained and what they're going to use to see where they are going to be in the timelines that they set from themselves. Otherwise, that was what group 9 or breakout room 9 discussed. Thank you.
Everybody's breakout room was really, really, really fast and good, did some hard hitting. So thank you so much, Victor, for that. And I think that we can understand that we can appreciate that the record keeping and everything is the hardest part. Yes. Let's see. Now, I did have Abraham with his hand up before, but it is down now. So Abraham, let me see. Would you still like to give a chat? Yes.
Yes, Amanda. Thank you for the chat. And I'm happy how the program has been conducted. One thing that I came to learn when I was doing my SIYB training, one of our trainer told us that when you're teaching or dealing with adults, you make sure that you don't leave anyone behind. And the theory that he used, he gave us an analogy of how the animal kingdom, and especially the elephants, where they are in the wild, they go at the pace of the slowest. So in this case, the slowest one can either be the young one or the matriarch or the old one. And in this case, they ensure that where they are headed to, they all arrive safely. And I think that is basically what the program did. I'm happy the way communication was being done. We were being reminded every now and then, and we were getting alerts prior to the events. And in our breakout session, one thing that was clear was how this program has made everyone who joined this program to be investor ready. And this happened in all the deliverables that we've had. It's not a mean thing to happen in a number or during the short duration that we had. It might look longer, but I would say yes, it was short, because there are still some more things that we needed enlightenment on. And I think Victor had touched on the same when it comes to financial modeling, because this is an area where most people struggle. And yes, I know in the future, more experts will be invited for this session. So that in the end, as one of us had said before, we might not need to get professional experts, but ourselves will always be ready to do such. So I'm happy and I'm thankful to all the coordinators and the team for their patience and participation in this program. Thank you so much.
That sounds really amazing. And it sounds like with the feedback here, we want to try and really develop something a little bit more around financial modeling, at least a deep dive that some people can participate in if they want to. Okay. I think that with those comments, we really want to thank the people who took the courage to gather people's inputs and to speak with it to the group. I really want to thank everybody for joining us today. And I mean, I was really excited again when I saw that slideshow of everyone who has completed the deliverables. And I know they have, because our team went through and reviewed every application. Most of us on the call, we had about 9 people on our review committee, and most of the people on the review committee reviewed between 50 and 100 applications. So you guys, every application was seen by at least 2 people, sometimes for the French speaking, but for the English speaking, at least 4 people, if not 5. And we did talk about every single company, so it was very familiar to see this slideshow. It's familiar to all of us to get to know them. And we hope that you guys, we're going to post this presentation and as well the presentation of all the slide decks of our companies as well. So you can glance through it at any time and see if anybody's interesting to you, then you can follow up on the directory as well. So just want to say thank you one more time. And I always love to pass to Samuel for the final thank you, because there's something about his voice that leaves me motivated. So Samuel, if you could.
Thank you so much, Amanda. So this marks the end of our engagement for phase 1. What a celebration. Feel empowered to share your certificate on LinkedIn or different social media. Please tag some of us and some of our organization. Yeah, so that we can be able to celebrate together. Otherwise, thank you so much. And to the team that has made this possible, thank you. It's been amazing working closely with you. Thank you so much, Amanda, for steering this program. And here we are celebrating. So thank you. We'll be connecting soon. And for now, let's enjoy the music. I'm sure Amanda is going to share with us some music. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you next time. Okay, bye for now.
Au revoir. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Bye.
Au revoir.
Okay,
Au revoir.
congratulations.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Au revoir.
Bye-bye to everybody.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci à vous.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
And I found.
Au revoir. Bye bye.